Hello, you gorgeous creatures. It's been a minute. I know. Listen, I know. I got home not long ago. I've had my shower. I ate, decided to watch some YouTube and came across Mickey Mouse Club. Oh, no, it wasn't, which y'all should just go and join anyway. I need to get this straight. Hippie. I'll figure your name out and I'll tag it. Anyway, thank you for the wonderful video. So I'm watching our good old friend Heifer Toof spew a bunch of rhetoric. So today, I thought, boys and girls, that I could be the teacher for our good friend and sister, Heather Gllespie. Heather, you dumb twat. Today, you're going to be a student to me. No, we're not going to teach no fucking downward facing dog poses. We're going to teach you a little something. You ignoramus. Let me start by saying this. I know that you like taking courses and you like education. So I'm going to do a suggestion. I'm going to have a suggestion for you now. You don't have to take my advice, but this may help, and I'll give you a couple of reasons why. I'm sure you've heard of Shakespeare, Ophelia, Clement. Look that up, would you please, if you don't mind? Listen, knowledge is power, okay? And as I've spewed, I am a recovered, proud addict, 14 years. That's a flex, Red. That is a flex. And while I was going through my recovery, as I've stated, it took me off kilter. Why something that was prescribed to me took me so badly, took me to hell, took me down a path that I've never experienced before in my entire life, and subsequently never will again, God willing. And I know you got me, sir. I know you got me. Anyway, back to you, Heather, you dumb bitch. I want you to look up Elizabeth Seidel. I think it's circa 1851, 1852. She was a model for the depiction of Ophelia in Shakespeare when Ophelia is drowning down the river. But I'm sure I'm not giving you any knowledge. Of course not, because you know everything. You're a philosopher, an anthropologist, fucking dentist, and all the rest of that shit. What you are not, though, is pervy to drugs and rehabilitation. So please do me this dubious honor in looking up Elizabeth Seidel, because used to actually have quite a bit of common. She's schizophrenic. She suffered from depression, mental illness, and subsequently went down a very dangerous path of alcoholism and I can't remember what the name of it is. Laundrodom. It's opium and something else. So, Heather, listen, back in the 1800s, there was addiction back then too. What you were talking about, and I'm going to give you a prop too, so stay tuned for that. What you were talking about is something that you may want to get a hold of. I'm not so sure that your baby daddy there is out of the woods. I'm thinking from what I understand and what I see, what I recognize, your baby daddy there, he got some personal issues when you two part ways. Naloxone. Okay? You dumb bitch. What this is it's a life-saving drug that you give to somebody who is overdosing. I have many of these. Sometimes I'll attach one, not always, but I have one in my lunch bag, not for the guys at work, but because I walk through a highly populated area where drug addicts are prevalent. You can go to any pharmacy and you can actually take a very, very quick course on how to administer one of these. Those briefcases that you're talking about hanging up, God bless the American government for supplying these. Yes, this is for saving lives, you dumb bitch. It's not drugs I want to take you out to the back 40 so bad it's not even funny. For somebody who spews about her education, for somebody who wants to school everybody on everything, here's your chance to be a student, you dumb twat. This comes with all sorts of little things that I wouldn't even bother with. This is the only things that I'd be interested in. Go get some education. This could save your baby daddy's life. Not to mention, Heather, and God forbid that the amount of trauma that you have pushed purposefully upon your children, you never know that you may want to hang on to one of these just because those children are going to grow up. Do you think any addict anywhere in the world decided to one day wake up and go, Jesus, I think today's a great day to be an addict? Yeah, let's topsy-turvy my life, ruin everybody that I've ever met and loved, lose everything that I've ever owned, and let's start this hellish path down. No, you dumb bitch. No addict has ever said that. And I'll tell you this is a lifesaver. So thank you to the American government for supplying shelters with these. These will save lives, Heather. This is what this is. This is that drug that you were talking about. You may want to be more interested in why there's so many drug addicts. Let me just say this to you, Heather, right now, because I am someone who likes to be informed. And again, not all my information is correct. And I'm out here saying what I'm saying, and in hopes that if I'm saying something wrong, that I get corrected. I can't take this. I can't take me seriously like this. But there's 3 million Americans, as I'm speaking, that are hanging on to a cliff. 3 million. 3 million Americans. Could be your neighbor. It could be your sister. It could be your child. It could be your baby daddies. You don't know. There's 3 million of them right now that, thank God, that there's briefcases hanging on walls that are I advise every single human being that hears my voice. You can get these anywhere free of charge at any pharmacy, Walmart, Target, wherever there's a pharmacy, they will gladly hand you these. Keep one in your car. Keep one in your house. Just have one. You don't know. You don't. Listen, I think my next step is to get an EpiPen, which I don't have, and I think I should get an EpiPen just in case. As I've said, I don't know how many times, I keep my first aid updated. I also believe that there is an inherited reaction that we will jump in, I hope, to save somebody's life, whether or not we are first aid trained. You never know if first aid works until you have to use it. Trust me on that one. I had to use first aid, and that was before I was trained. Anyway, this isn't about me. It never is about me. But Heather, you dumb bitch. Like, you are so far from reality. It's sickening. I am going to give you this, though, okay? Because while I'm researching information that and it's not just about you, girl. I've got another girl that I'm going after in a very few minutes. Actually, I'm going to take these out of my hair because I'm thinking I look like Mickey Mouse. Right? But ladies, you get it, right? I don't have time. I don't care. But I don't want to blow dry. It's really warm in my apartment right now, especially because I've got the air conditioner off. It's been a very hot day here today. It's very humid. We're crutching into September. The nights are creeping in quicker. Thank you, Jesus, on that. The mornings are fairly cool. But yeah, I had my shower. I ate my food. And I don't blow dry or straighten my hair. I just usually throw it in a braid. And I just thought I'd be a little fancy. Actually, I'm trying to, whatever. I'm not going to say anything because I don't like drama too much. But anyway, this is what this is. That drug that Heather was spewing about, this is the drug that she was talking about. It's a life-saving drug. There used to be a pen that you would jab into somebody, similar to an EpiPen, And since then, they have reinvented, and this is now what it is. You crack open this package, you take the insert, stick it up one person, that the patient's nose, and give it a little blast by this little red button. Insert one up each nostril and pray to Jesus. It's that easy. Unfortunately, we live in a time and society where these to me are as important as my bank card, if not more so. I would hate to think that I've got this sitting in my house and there's somebody outside my door needing this. So if I do now, normally when I'm walking around downtown, there is a lot of beggars down here. I never carry money. If I do, I will give what I can to what probably the elder, and it's never usually much, but I'll always pray with them and bless them and think about them. But yeah, you can't walk around downtown with money because then you feel guilt. They're everywhere, right? They're everywhere. They see you giving $5, then they know that you're handing out digits, so they're coming and no. So normally what I do is I have a beautiful little I don't know what it is. It's like it's a Swarovski that my daughter bought me, and it holds 2 credit cards in your phone. And that's normally what I wear. But if I'm going out and I'm carrying my purse, I always have this in my purse, always, forever in my purse. Whatever. It's not about me. But Heather, you stupid bitch, if you're going to spew information, please try and spew correct. I know that you are well versed in your script, which I need to find her name. Hippie Zena. I'm getting there, sister. I will find your name. I promise you, my girl, I will find your name, and all credit is going to you. Because Hippie Zena, I believe, I'm going to try this right now. I'm sorry I'm not focusing on you guys, but I'm trying to type in a name. Anyway, she was the young girl who, I know what to do. We'll type in Heather Gllespie. You, Heather Gillespie. She was the one that put out the rest of the, I don't know how you people get this shit. I can't even figure out how to edit. But you guys seem to be able to get these leaked texts. Who leaks these texts? I need to know. You guys, man, listen, you guys are fucking geniuses. I'm telling you, I don't know how the hell you guys do what you do. I am just not internet savvy. I am a great I'm a great talker, and I'm a great builder, and I'm a great cook as far as I'm concerned. But as for the internet, I just find it okay. Hippie, Zena, Sue Gilmore, and Gossip Diary. I found you. Okay, Heather Gillespie, throwback to the apartment days. Yeah, I know that was you, honey. That's not the one I'm after. Heather Gillespie's leaked emails. Please go to Hippie, Zena, Sev, Glamour, and Gossip Diary. I knew I'd find you, girl. And thank you for that. But yeah, so it was either her, which I'm going to put obviously in my description, or it was Chrissy, which I will also tag, or Mickey Mouse fan, which I will tag, because I'm not going back to them videos again. I seen it early in the morning, and I got to be careful. Listen, okay, we're just going to do this because, listen, I don't have a tripod. You know me. I don't have nothing. Let's see if you're going to follow. Yay! You guys have no idea what you're pivoting on. You're pivoting. I can't take myself seriously with this. I really can't. But I'm leaving it because I'm almost done with you guys. No, I'm not done with you. You guys are almost done with me. But I seen it early in the morning, and it just, obviously, you guys know I'm a recovered. And it pissed me off to no extent that that this is how, I can't remember how she said it, that this is okay. That there was an announcement. They were in some drugstore. There you go, Heather, you dumb bitch. There you go. It's in a drugstore because you can get this life-saving package for free. You can save Xavier's life, because if you think for one half of an iota that I don't know that boy ain't doing some shit, you as dumb as you look. You as dumb as you look. That boy doing some shit. I know he's got some mental illnesses, and listen, we all do. I'm pretty sure I've got a few personalities tucked in the back as we speak, because honestly, that real girl would not ever come out looking like this. We don't know what personality she is, but we're liking her. She's kind of calm. She's not swearing too much yet. Anyway, you stupid bitch. Get your shit together. This is a life-saving thing. You don't know. You have nothing but fucking time on your hands. You're taking classes for AI, alien intelligence. Listen, you stupid fuck. Here she comes back. Don't worry about aliens. They're not touching you. You have nothing, just like the CIA, just like the government, just like the mafia, just like the cartel. There is nothing that you have that they need. And which brings me to another point. If you claim that all this damage is because of Dylan, how come Dylan's not been arrested? How come it's only you? How come it's only you that they're targeting? And again, I have reached out to you yet again. I'm not giving your dusty ass money. I am not going to do that. I will give you a gift certificate to Panera or something. If you will do a call video with me, I'm not going to say more educated than you, because I don't know. But I'm going to say I'm probably more educated than you. I've got years on you. Your resumes that's what's stopping you. Okay. Ed, Hippie, Xena, Sev Glamour, and Gossip Diary, you did a fabulous job. You did a fabulous job. I'm going to say to you, sister, that those words, I had to include them. All the words that Ed put in there, I included when I reread it for myself. If you haven't gone to Hippie Xena, please go and read the leaked emails. This is part 2. These are not the same ones. This is literally Ed saying that she, about blowing up the car, took it to the mechanic. She told the mechanic to go ahead and fix it. She never came back. She never put a down payment on, so they put a lien on it for the amount of money that it cost the mechanic to fix it, and then they had the right to sell it. That's your fault, Heather. Also, that it was 10 years ago that you worked for a very short amount of time in an administrative position at a hospital, and he called it a lowly position that they don't even make anymore. Also, one other thing, Heather, I need to clarify, because I haven't done you for a minute, because I'm kind of on the fence with Lisa Richards right now, who's another one that I'm going to get to real soon. She caught herself up in something that just pissed me off as much as Heather and this thing pissed me off. The more you know, sometimes it's not all that brilliant. I'm telling you, it's the same with my knowledge with Walmart. I detest Walmart. I detest Walmart. Oh, okay. It's going off track. The girl's back. So yeah, Heather, yeah, your resumes are bullshit. Everybody can see that a mile away. I'm going to give you this though, in my final minutes of talking. I will give you credit for this. There was a reporter that I seen just not too long ago who was doing a rundown on the homeless tents in Chicago. And she was asking, why is there so many Chicagoans, I believe, if that's proper, if it's not, please correct me, in tents, but yet the people that came into the country illegally are homed up in hotels. That, I understand what you're saying, Heather. I get that. I truly, truly do. I understand that more than you think. Again, I just came off of the heels of homeless. And as I'm sure you don't know or care, I build luxury buildings primarily for wealthy immigrants, or no, that's not the proper word. Maybe it is. New residents into this country that have never paid a day of taxes, don't know the Canadian national anthem, and I'm struggling to get a home because I have bad credit. I've been paying tax. And listen, I know that you say you were paying taxes at 14. I was working with my mother at 9. At 9. I didn't pay taxes. I didn't even get a paycheck for that. That's what happened when we were kids. Couldn't get someone to watch the kids. I was always the one that was nominated. I don't know why. It is what it is. I want to thank my mother for my amazing work ethic, though. And so, yeah, I've been working a hell of a long time. Have I been working consistently? Yep, pretty much. There has been a little downfall here and there, but this has been me my entire life. So, Heather, you take many seats. Sit the fuck down, okay? Because you are in a boat that you don't have enough hands to grab an oar, bitch, okay? There's too many people that already are pulling that boat for you. Okay. And another thing I want to ask you this personally is, why are you asking people who are already giving you to give you more? That, in my world, is greedy, especially when you pretend, and I'm saying the word pretend, to be of faith. You're doing the abomination. You are an abomination to even have the word Bible, Jesus, or church come out of your mouth. Okay? You represent nothing to the Lord that I know. And that may be a downfall for you. You see, I believe, and listen, I'm not out here preaching, man. I am promising you I'm not out here preaching. It's not for me to preach. I'm not trying to get anybody on my path. I hope I see you all in another life when we're all cats. That would be fabulous to me. But I'm not out here preaching. I do believe in my own personal experience, though, that ever since I have found some enlightenment or a renewed sense of faith, my life has turned 360. I can't say this any more clearly to you guys. I don't know if you need to hear this or want to hear this, but I don't spit your name, but anybody that has said my name, whether it's my real name or Peridot Eyes, viewed my channel in love or in hate, I ask my Lord, my Jesus, my faith to bless you. Whether you are with me or against me, I ask that Lord to bless you in whatever abundance you need to be blessed. In either financial, which is not God's thing, but morally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, whatever you need. I'm asking the Lord to rain his blood all over every single one of you, and including you, Heather, and including you. So enough about that. But I'm going to give you that merit, Heather, that you're right, that there's something really messed up about why all these Chicago people are intense, and all these illegals are in hotels. I find that fucking fraud. And listen, I don't know what you can do about that, but the sad thing is you may have had much more of an effect on the platform that you carry, the platforms that you carry. But because you wasted so many of them resources and your name being so fraudulent, there's nothing nobody's going to do to listen to you. Absolutely nothing. Now, if you all will excuse me, I'm about to go take my little bunions out. I think my hair is dry. I can't sleep in this. I don't know how these girls do that. I'm just not built. I'm not built the same way they are. I got these now. Anyway, I'm about to go. I'm not sure what time it is. 6:16 in the p.m., which is getting pretty damn close to this girl's bedtime. I've still got my lunch to pack up. My clothes are all ready. Now it's snack time. Ladies, can I just say this? Oh, I had my shower. There's still Vaseline under my eyes. And my black seed oil is everywhere. This is it's mango, peach, nectar, agave, and chia seed. Now, I have Crohn's, and chia seed is not my friend, but I will be hell-bound and bent to give into a damn chia seed. Now, I'll say this, and then we're wrapping this up. I had popcorn, which I'm not supposed to have, but I'm that stubborn. I am my mother's daughter when it comes to being stubborn. I will not allow something that I enjoy to dictate whether or not I eat it, whether my body allows it or not. And yeah, it didn't fare well, the popcorn one, but I didn't give in too much, and I did not go back to emerge. I mustered out the pain here. It wasn't that bad. I think I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but I think I found some sort of remedy. If anybody has Crohn's or knows anybody with IBS, is that what they call this stuff? It's excruciating. And the only thing that I know is death or Dilaudid. I am afraid of Dilaudid, not death. But I don't want to die, clearly. Oh, I want to tell you guys a story. Anyway, I'm not going to the hospital. If I can handle the pain, I'm not going to the hospital. And it was getting pretty bad that I was looking for homemade remedies, and I may have found one. I don't know. But in the midst of this pain, I pray, please stop this. And it subsided. But yeah, anyway, can I tell you guys this before I go? I live in a very old building, and when I moved in here, there's a witch that lives in this building. And hey, I'm not calling her a witch. She told me that she was. She's a practicing witch, and you do you. Okay, you do you. Can I show you this? I'm going to show you this. Okay, hang on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I met all my neighbors here, and when I moved in, all the neighbors are lovely, 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 and including the witch. I was told that this building is haunted, and I'm not surprised. There's a lot of history in this city. If you were to see the buildings, you literally could stand back and you can see, like, cowboy and Indian days. This probably was an old saloon. You can just picture it. There's pictures in all downtown. Like, if you go into certain buildings of before the railroad was here, and the horse and wagons on dirt roads. Like, I would not be surprised. Anyway, it is Halloween season, my favorite season, and I enjoy a lot. I collect skulls. I collect skulls. I don't know what it is. My whole entire bedroom is skulls. If I could turn this phone around, I could show you. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them right here, right now. I also collect cherries and fairies and things that are glass. I love glass. Anyway, so I went to the dollar store and I purchased this. Can you see? Is it okay? Can you see that? And it was to hang on my front door, which I have nothing on my front door. And this, and I put 2 hooks on my door, 2 hooks. Because this is a remodeled building. Everything in my unit is brand new. Everything is brand new except for me. And I don't want to put holes in the walls, and I want to keep this as light and as damage free as possible. So I bought those command hooks. And I got the good ones. I mean, this is just from the dollar store. It's not a big freaking deal. And it will not stay up on the door. When I find it, it's always on the floor in the morning. Always on the floor in the morning. So I just thought, okay, well, if there is something here, I ain't pissing that off. I'm not now. I have had another experience here. I am not afraid of a ghost. I'm more afraid of people who are alive, but I am certainly not going to play with the spirit. I have heard what I believe is a lady crying. I'm not playing with that shit. I'm just not. I'm not playing with that. But yeah, there's been a couple of neighbors that have told me that this is haunted. This building is haunted. Here's the thing with this. I live alone on this. I have the entire floor to myself. There is one fella who lives on this floor. He's in construction also. He's never here. He works just like I do, long hours. And from what I gather from the neighbors, his girlfriend lives out of town and he's gone all weekend. I'm literally the only person on this floor, the only person. It's creepy. I love it. I mean, honestly, it doesn't bother me at all. Again, I have a spiritual awakening from my aunt, I believe, who I adore. And yeah, so I don't think, I want to call her Margaret because I don't know, or Elizabeth because I think that would be fitting for the time. But I'm not trying to piss anybody off. But yeah, I feel that she doesn't want this hung up on my door. 3 mornings since I put this up. Nope, it's always on the ground when I wake up in the morning, always on the ground. So I'm just going to say no, and I'll just leave it in the house. Anyway, Heather, you dumb twat, this is a life-saving thing. Naloxone. Please go get yourself one. Please get educated. Please read up on Elizabeth Siddell from Shakespeare's Ophelia. Sir John Eliot. I'm so sorry. But yeah, please read up on this. Drug addiction goes back farther than you can even fathom. We are so blessed that we live in a society that now carries these things and we're not given more drugs to combat things like alcoholism. Go get yourself some mental health check too, right? Be blessed that you live in a time where that you can get a medication that isn't going to kill you. Unlike our poor sister Elizabeth Seidel, who is suffering from schizophrenia, which I'm pretty sure you can relate to, and alcoholism, and some other things, and subsequently, yeah. Anyway, you gorgeous creatures and you other people, lovely talking to you. I'm going to cough, so I'm going to go. I bid you adieu. Bye, guys.